was one of the documents that you submitted by virtue of the subpoena notice, correct? AO number 11.
Yes.
In fact, AO number 11 was first mentioned in public during that April 29, 2026 hearing, correct?
In that hearing, yes, but I cannot recall it was been made public before.
But you mentioned it in that hearing.
I think it was mentioned.
All right, sir. Now, AO 11 pertains to the creation of a special task force. Is it that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And according to the whereas clause, and I will read it and I'll quote it. It says, threats to the life of the president constitute a grave offense with far-reaching implications on national stability, public safety, and the continuity of government. Do you confirm this?
Your Honor,
Sir, I request for a copy of
Yes,
the
please.
document so that I can examine it.
Very well. May I ask my co-counsel, Your Honor, to provide Director
Assisting counsel for
Matibag.
respondent may approach. Likewise, assisting counsel for the prosecutor may approach the witness.
Yes, sir.
All right. My question is this: are threats to the life of the Vice President constitute a grave offense with far-reaching implications on national stability, public safety, and the continuity of government?
Your Honor, objection please.
What's the
Commission
ground, Your
ground for
Honor?
the objection.
The question of the defense is speculative.
Overruled. Witness may answer.
The threat to the president and all other high government officials like the Senate President, the Chief Justice, the Speaker of the House, or any other officers is a threat to the national security and threat to public safety.
All right, very well. Now, did you create a special task force to investigate on the threats to the life of VP Sara?
There was none to my recollection.
So, let us recall the interview of Dempsey Reyes of the Philippine Daily Inquirer. This is part, Your Honor, of Annex G9 of the Articles of Impeachment. And please direct your attention to paragraph 13 of the minutes of the meeting and allow me to read. Number 13, are you aware of the threats?
Your Honor, please, may we confront the witness with the document?
Very well, Your Honor. We will provide the
Assisting,
hard copy and we will display also or flash on the screen the soft copy of such.
assisting counsel for both parties may approach the bench and confront the witness with a copy of the document that the counsel for the respondent is referring to. Kindly proceed, counsel.
All right. It says paragraph 13 or question and answer number 13. Are you aware of the threats? Answer. May press con kasi earlier than that, sabi niya lang gusto daw siyang patayin daw, according to her ni speaker. That was during a press conference the day before, November 22. So my question is, can you confirm that this is part of the NBI's own records?
It reflected on the investigation report, so I presume it is.
Alright. So this is information regarding the threats to the life of VP Sara, is it not?
Nakalagay po doon, may threat daw po. Tama po.
And when you became NBI Director in February 20, 2026, did you conduct a motu proprio investigation to help her?
I was informed by the investigating officers that it was considered the threat that was mentioned to the Vice President. In fact, personalities were subpoenaed, including the Vice President, 3 times in order to aid the National Group investigation and this investigation. However, to no avail, there was no attendance from the personalities that was invited.
Alright. So let me clarify, under your leadership already, did the NBI subpoena VP Sara for this?
We never subpoenaed because we noticed that every time proper subpoenas were issued to the Vice President, she will never attend the subpoena.
And your basis for saying that is the subpoena connected to the first investigation, correct?
Not only that, in the last proceedings, including the proceeding in the impeachment of the House of Representatives, I noticed that she never attended.
So to issue a subpoena against him?
Actually, when we're investigating the issue of the 18 Marines, if the 18 Marines was able to issue their statement properly, we intend to subpoena Speaker Martin Romualdez.
Okay. So under your leadership, did the NBI subpoena those who were present during that November 22 press con?
There are some personalities that were subpoenaed. In fact, I noticed that you have presented the subpoena yesterday.
Yeah, but isn't it that those subpoenas were under the leadership of Director Santiago?
Well, as to the investigation of at that time, it was already been subject of a resolution pending before the Department of Justice.
So in other words, insofar as the alleged threats to the President, there is an ongoing investigation. But in terms of the alleged threats against the Vice President, there's no ongoing investigation.
Because there's a big difference, Your Honor.
Okay. How about Princess Maui, for example, from the November 23 press con? Was she subpoenaed under your leadership?
Ask and answer question, Your Honor.
This is the first time about Princess Maui, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it has been asked already during the trial.
No, the ground is correct. Asked and answered, meaning the witness already answered, no, he did not.
All right.
So may proceed.
But you mentioned a while ago that there were two subpoenas issued against VP Sara, correct?
Yes, sir. But on the record, that was turned over to me.
Yeah, but those two subpoenas were issued by former Director NBI Santiago, enough under your leadership.
By the National Bureau of Investigation, yes, under the leadership of Director Santiago.
But just to clarify, under your leadership, no subpoena.
The subpoenas
Ask and answer, Your Honor.
Asked and answered,